Coverage continues. Officer Santiago had many ties to her community, especially when her involvement at the Boys and Girls Club in Chicopee. Western Mass News reporter Briseida Landaverde has more on her impact on the many children that she worked with.
Angela was a good one. She was one of the truly good ones. She cared so much about the community and especially the youth.
It was about 4 years ago when Officer Angela Santiago first made a connection with the Boys and Girls Club in Chicopee. Jason Reed, the executive director of the club, tells Western Mass News Officer Santiago was driving through the parking lot one day and noticed a group of kids playing outside on the basketball court. She then parked her cruiser and started hanging out with the kids.
She saw an opportunity to interact with youth, and clearly that was a passion of hers, and she took it upon herself to get out. She was shooting hoop with the kids. She was helping somebody learn how to tie their shoes. She was talking to our young ladies about law enforcement.
Reed says Officer Santiago was able to bridge a gap between law enforcement and the youth.
She was just so positive. She had a smile that would light up the room, and to be able to couple that smile with a police badge and really show our kids that police officers are human and they're there to help them and they're there to support them.
The Boys and Girls Club was very excited when Santiago was named Chicopee High School's resource officer back in February, as they work closely together. And now Reed says there is a huge void in the community.
It's going to be a hard position to fill as a school resource officer. It takes a special person to do that. And she had a tremendous skill set and would have been very, very successful in that role.
Officer Santiago participated in many events at the club, including law enforcement days, self-defense training, and also staff training. Reed is thankful for the impact she had on the organization.
For me, knowing Angela and knowing how much potential she had and how early in her career she was, I consider the organization and myself personally blessed to have known her.
Now Reed tells me he will work with the Chicopee Police Department to find a way to honor Officer Santiago right here at the Boys and Girls Club. In Chicopee, Briseida Landaverde for Western Mass News.